Welcome back to Motorsport Valley. The paddock is still buzzing after the bombshell announcement. Sergio Perez is out at Red Bull. Nobody saw this coming. After 4 years and 2 Constructors' Championships, Checo is suddenly on the market. The news broke just as the checkered flag waved in Melbourne. Immediately, speculation ran wild. What happened? Why now? Perez himself seemed taken aback. He said the decision was unexpected. Apparently, discussions started in Qatar and moved very quickly. It's a tough business, this Formula One. One thing's for sure, Checo's departure leaves a big question mark over Red Bull's driver lineup. Who will partner Max Verstappen next season? Stay tuned, folks. This story is far from over. Section 2. Max's shadow, a tough place to be. Let's be honest, being Max Verstappen's teammate is no walk in the park. The Dutchman is a force of nature, a once-in-a-generation talent. Just ask Pierre Gasly or Alex Albon, they'll tell you. Checo is a brilliant driver in his own right. He's won races, scored podiums, and played a crucial role in Red Bull's recent success. But even he found it tough to consistently match Max's blistering pace. The pressure at Red Bull is immense. They expect victories, podiums, and nothing less. When you're constantly battling to stay within a tenth of a second of your teammate, it takes its toll. Perez admitted that being Max's teammate was challenging. He said the difficulties became clearer in Qatar. It's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes even the best drivers need a change of scenery. Section 3, Tsunoda time, stepping up to the plate. With Perez out of the picture, Red Bull needed a replacement, and they didn't have to look far. Enter Yuki Tsunoda, the fiery young Japanese driver. Tsunoda was promoted from AlphaTauri, Red Bull's junior team. He's shown flashes of brilliance in his short F1 career, but also a tendency for hot-headedness. This is his chance to prove he's got what it takes to race at the very top. Perez himself acknowledged Tsunoda's talent. He called him very fast and a great driver. High praise indeed from a seasoned veteran like Checo. It's a big step up for Tsunoda, but he's got the potential to surprise a few people. Remember, this is the same team that nurtured Max Verstappen into a world champion. Section 4, Lawson's short ride, the pressure cooker. Before Tsunoda got the call, it was Liam Lawson who got the nod to replace Perez. The young New Zealander was thrown into the deep end, making his F1 debut with just 2 races' notice. Lawson acquitted himself well, showing pace and maturity beyond his years, but it wasn't enough to secure a permanent seat. The Red Bull machine demands results, and they demand them quickly. Lawson's brief stint highlights the intense pressure that comes with driving for Red Bull. It's a team with championship aspirations, and they don't have time for drivers who aren't performing at their absolute peak. While Lawson's time at Red Bull was short-lived, it's valuable experience for the young Kiwi. He'll be back, no doubt, but for now, it's Tsunoda's time to shine. Section 5, Checo's next move, a well-deserved break. So, what's next for Sergio Perez? He's still only 33 years old, which is relatively young in Formula One terms. He's got experience, race wins, and a point to prove. Perez said he's had offers from other teams, but he's not rushing into anything. He's taking 6 months to consider his options. After the pressure cooker of Red Bull, who can blame him? He's looking for a project that motivates him, a team that values his experience. Maybe a midfield team looking for a leader, or a new team with ambitious plans. Whatever he chooses, Checo deserves a lot of credit for his time at Red Bull. He played a crucial role in their success, and he'll be back on the grid soon enough. Section 6, the Red Bull seat, a coveted prize. Driving for Red Bull is a dream for any Formula One driver. They're one of the top teams with a proven track record of winning races and championships. But it's also a high-pressure environment with little room for error. The second Red Bull seat, alongside Max Verstappen, is one of the most coveted prizes in motorsport. It's a chance to race for victories, challenge for the championship, and write your name in the history books. But it's also a daunting prospect. Verstappen is the undisputed #1 driver, and his teammate will always be in his shadow. It takes a special kind of driver to handle that pressure and still perform at their best. Red Bull will be carefully considering their options for next season. They need a driver who's fast, consistent, and able to handle the pressure. It's a tough ask, but there are a few names in the frame. Section 7, Life after Red Bull, New Beginnings. Leaving a top team like Red Bull can be a difficult transition for a driver, but it can also be an opportunity for a fresh start, a chance to rediscover their love for racing. Just look at Pierre Gasly. After a tough time at Red Bull, he's rebuilt his career at AlphaTauri, he's won races, scored podiums, and reminded everyone of his talent. Sergio Perez is a class act, both on and off the track. He's well respected within the paddock, and he's got a loyal following of fans around the world. He'll have no shortage of options for next season. It's the end of an era at Red Bull, but it's also the start of a new chapter for Checo. And I, for one, can't wait to see what he does next. Section 8, the pressure to perform, a constant battle. Formula One is a high-stakes sport with immense pressure to perform. Drivers are constantly scrutinized, their every move analyzed, and at a top team like Red Bull, the pressure is even more intense. Every race weekend is a test, a battle against your teammate, your rivals, and yourself. There's no room for error, no time for excuses. You're either performing at your best, or you're out. Sergio Perez knows this all too well. He spent 4 years at Red Bull, battling week in and week out. He's had his highs and lows, his moments of brilliance and his disappointments. But through it all, he's remained a true professional. He's always given his best, and he's always represented Red Bull with pride. Section 9. Farewell for now, Checo's legacy. Sergio Perez's departure from Red Bull marks the end of an era. He's been a key part of their recent success, a valuable teammate to Max Verstappen. But all good things must come to an end. Checo will be remembered for his racecraft, his fighting spirit, and his infectious smile. He's a true racer, a driver who always gives his all, and he's a credit to his country, Mexico. While his time at Red Bull is over, Checo's Formula One journey is far from finished. He's got plenty left to give, and I'm sure we'll see him back on the grid soon. So, from all of us here at Sky Sports F1, we say thank you, Checo. Thank you for the memories, the battles, and the entertainment. And best of luck for the future. We'll be watching.